Can you be a victim of your own morality? Everyone talks about doing the right thing. Be kind, be honest, be loyal, but no one warns you that being the good one might just destroy you. Sounds dramatic, maybe, but ask yourself this. Have you ever stayed quiet to keep the peace while someone else kept crossing the line? Have you told the truth and watched it cost you a job, a relationship, or your reputation? Have you stood by your values and ended up alone, misunderstood, or betrayed? Welcome to the dark side of morality. What is morality really? It's the compass we're taught to follow, a personal rule book of what's right and what's wrong. But here's the twist. Not everyone has the same rule book. Some people play the game to win. You're trying to play fair. But what happens when fair doesn't get you fed? What happens when the world rewards cruelty, deception, or silence, while your morals tell you to stay soft, honest, and good? Can you still win? Real-world examples. That hurt. The whistleblower who tells the truth and gets fired. The partner who stays loyal, even while being cheated on. The employee who refuses to lie to a client and loses the deal. The child who protects an abusive parent because that's still my family. Is that morality, or is that self-sacrifice disguised as virtue? And here's the real question. Are you doing the right thing or just avoiding guilt? The morality trap. When being good becomes a cage, we're told to do the right thing, no matter what. But what if that right thing starts to break you down? What if the cost of being good is your peace, your progress, your life? Imagine this. You're holding on to honesty like a sword, but you're bleeding from the blade, and no one notices because you're the strong one, the ethical one, the good one. But how long can you keep bleeding before the truth feels like a burden instead of a badge? A moral awakening. Here's the hard truth. You can be so focused on being good, you forget to be free. So loyal to others, you betray yourself. So committed to principles that you miss the point of life entirely. Is morality your shield or your shackles? Maybe you're not a victim of life. Maybe you're a victim of your own values. Values you were taught but never questioned. Or ones you cling to, hoping they'll save you from chaos. But morality doesn't always protect you. Sometimes it just keeps you from walking away when you should have left a long time ago. Flip the script. Redefining morality. Being moral doesn't mean being a martyr. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to draw lines. You're allowed to stop sacrificing yourself for people who wouldn't bleed for you. You're allowed to be ethical and empowered, kind but not naive, forgiving but not forgettable. Can you still be good if it costs you everything? Or is true morality knowing when to walk away? Drop a comment if you've ever questioned your own values, and answer this honestly. What belief are you still holding on to that might be hurting you more than helping you? Let's talk. Let's question. Let's stop bleeding for the sake of doing the right thing and start choosing what's right for you.